All right, so this is going to be our problem number 4. And what we're looking at now is the component of how an angle really affects matching. Because once we're in a much steeper area, matching becomes much more difficult because we can't transfer that much weight to our feet. So first of all, we have to be more particular with our foot matching. And second of all, we have opportunities that don't necessarily exist on a vertical climb. So we can actually look at hand-foot matching, and it's much easier on steep climbing because our hips are already away from the wall, and it's an easier environment to do those kind of moves. So on this drill, we're actually going to look at hand-foot matching, and we're also going to look at matching on finicky holds when we're in a steep position. So we'll try and do that hand switch or shadow match that I was talking about with a big hold, and then you can also practice just pianoing your fingers and seeing the difference. Normally on steep climbing, speed is always a requirement just because you're on your arms and you only have so much time. So sometimes just a quick hand swap is much better than pianoing your fingers. Another thing to consider is on steep climbs, if you can, holding straight arms to match versus flexed is going to save a lot of energy. So that's what we'll show you what that looks like. So we're going to switch our hands like that. And then we're going to look, there's other ways we can match a hold. And then when we get to the lip, what we're going to do is we're going to try and do a hand-foot-heel match. So we're going to work our feet over, and then we're going to grab the hold to save space so that we can put our heel on top, and then we're going to transfer it so that it takes the weight and becomes our hand. And what I want you to try and practice is, you can do this on both sides. So again, you try and keep your hips over the hold, and then you're going to switch and see if your heel can take the weight of your hand. And then if you want, you can pull up every last hold. I recommend you try both of those different maneuvers with your heels, as well as that hand swap, and just matching at a steep angle and seeing how it feels. You do this problem a bunch and also create your own with the same intent of hand matching and hand-foot heel hooking. That's this drill. I hope you guys enjoy.